Welcome to the Grand Design Series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 15th of July 1956. And in this part, what can I say? We've got a problem to fix and some more things to plan just to try and improve our overall economy. But before we get started, as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot of things to think about. Now, we're going to start with the problem first because this is quite significant, is the fact that if I show you the pollution monitor here, you will see that we've got massive pollution down in this area. And more importantly, we've got a problem up here as well related to pollution. And if I show you here, we've got spreading pollution in this area here. Now, I'm pretty sure that the pollution is the result of these places here getting overloaded. But although it could also be down to the fact that these sewage plants are now working at maximum capacity, I don't think we're getting any pollution from the irrigated fields. Because again, if I show you this pollution monitor, you will see that we've got green down here, but we've got a little patch of pollution here. Now, the first problem I need to fix is the fact that this office here has got too much range. And you can see there in the fact that it's actually picking up the waste from this industrial area and bringing it into here, which is the reason why this is actually filling up. So what I need to do first is we're going to reduce you. I was going to reduce it to 1,000, but we're going to start with 1,100 and see what the coverage now is. It's still covering these, so we're going to have to reduce it down to 1,000. It's still, trouble is I don't want it. I don't know, we can reduce it to 900. This is one of the nice things now about if I reduce it to 900, just picking up this one from the composting area here, but I don't think this is that busy because at the moment this is we're not really getting that much biological waste in here. So we got a new type of deal. So hopefully what that's going to do is stop pulling waste from this area, because that's the job of this office here. And then hopefully this will settle down, although I think we've also got a hauler missing from here. I'm not sure what we can do waste-wise. Got sort by capacity. Problem is we've still got a fairly kind of restricted waste haul capability. I think, let me just show waste trucks. We've got this user, but it's very, very slow. I'll be really glad to get the 6.5 ton. That's the small. This is the heavy. I think we're going to go with the that's small, that's small, that's small. I think what we might need to do is see if we've got a bolt over here. I think we might have to make some more. Yeah, this is a Russo bolt here, so yeah, I think we lost a truck from there. Anyway, got that. Hopefully that will reduce the load on here, and eventually this will get cleared up and then emptied, because at the moment this is full, which is going to cause a drop-off problem here. And then of course we got our construction office, not distribution office here. I am thinking about, in fact I think I will do it. We're going to put an asphalt road through here as well. I think I'm gonna come. I'll put an asphalt road through to about there. Just take out that connection there. And we're going to push this to high priority. Hopefully, just make sure the road crew picks it up. These guys are a little bit busy, but yeah. I think if we put an asphalt road through here, that will give the waste trucks a direct link to there, because at the moment they've either got to go all the way around here or up round through the town there, back down this way. So I think if we got this link here, that will speed the overall process up. So we're just going to get there. I think I'll let the game run a little bit quicker. Now, I think this one over here might be a more persistent problem. Again, you can see it keeps filling up. Again, the part of the problem is catchment area of this, because I want it to get out to over there. So I think what I might do here is move this over. I can move it a waste collection to there. In fact, I think, consider the fact that we're running with this little technical services here, I think it might be more advantageous to kind of modernize this a little bit and push the waste capability out here, because this always seems to constantly be full. You can see I've got some large actual guys here picking up quite big piles of waste here. Yeah, I think I would like to move this one over away from this area, and then maybe what we'll do is replace this with a larger technical services office, and I think that will also reduce the distance that the waste trucks will need to go drop off there. Yeah, I think I will do that. So we're going to start with a start with a cargo station here. There's no, well, we got power here, but we'll start. Actually, would push you right in close like that, but we'll move the factory connection, and then we'll get the the large waste transfer in here like that. Trouble is we have no power out here. Game can be a little bit of a pain sometimes. We can always use a wind turbine out here to keep this going, and then we'll put another connector out there like that. Just build this in, and then we remove this. In fact, I wouldn't mind, is there any way I can get a technical office in here? I mean, a nice full-size technical office. See, this is the problem. That kind of really inbuilt this area really big. I could put a technical office there, but that would just compound the problem. I think we're going to have to carry on with what we're doing at the moment, and then once this is built, we'll knock this down, and then we'll put a technical office in here. And then hopefully, I mean, we are kind of getting this under control, but well, let me just see. Let's go back to here. Yeah, see, this is full again. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to buy a waste truck. Search by the capacity. We're going to get heavy hauler. I think what I'm going to do is use a heavy hauler to try and empty some of this stuff out. So what I'm going to do is just wait for these guys to do their thing, and then actually you guys, I think what I'm going to do is get you on that, and that. Also, I think we can get Because some of these are a little bit overloaded, but so we've got quite a maintenance backlog as well. But you haven't got any shortages. I think what we will do is just see if we can speed this up a little bit by doing that. Okay, just let this guy get into here. Your job is going to be come here, pick up most of that, wait until loaded, and you're going to take it to here. Actually, quite a lot of trucks coming in here, so so just check the pollution again. I mean, I doubt very much if it's going to change. Has it eased a little bit? It's hard to tell. I think part of the problem when it comes to pollution, you get an accumulative effect, which can spread as well. Anyway, so that is the pollution situation. Now, the next thing I need to do here is I've got a bit of a loyalty problem here. So what I'm actually doing is, got a bit carried away here. You just say concrete delivered. You've got concrete delivered. Oh, we'll just leave 2 stars there. Now, the problem I've got here is meat supply. And what I want to do is take advantage of that to see if I can try something out. And that is that if I come into here, mods, clear that. Now, this is something I've never used before. It's a mod I've had for a very long time. This is sheep pens. And what I want to do is put some sheep pens in up here. It says they don't create any pollution. They work 365 days a year. But what they do need is half a cubic meter of water and 2.5 tons of crops per day. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come in here. I'm going to press control because I'm going to put a sheep pen there. And then we're going to need a small warehouse in between. This is very much an experiment for 2 reasons. It's an experiment from the perspective of, how can you put it? It's an experiment from the perspective of how well these are actually going to work. And also, if it works, I want to use those in a plan I need for self-sufficiency. Okay. Well, I need the connection to the sewage. Okay, just wait for it to build in. This is where the battery connection disappears when we place it. Nope, that's good. So hopefully that will come in there. We will get rid of this road connection, and we're just going to use gravel roads there. That's no good. Great. Okay, plan B. See if we can. That didn't work. Because I want to. I think, and you can see here, I've actually flattened an area here. So we're going to put them. I was hoping to put it there, mainly because I'm not sure about the pollution effects. And so what we're going to do is put one here. I want to stay out of range of the water plant. And then we'll just do it again here. It's in range of power. Didn't see if he had was in range of power. Well, if all else fails, we can. We're gonna have to. Oh, you've got a sanitation connection that way as well, so that should work. And hopefully this time we will get a road connection out there. Get a road there. Get the road crew from up here on the job. Get you built in. Yeah, you picked up anyway. And then I think we should be able to have a water connection from here. We got a sanitation which I've put in here because this was struggling a little bit. We need got a large pipe connection there which we can run down to there, but we got to have two separate water connections here. We got a pipe connection there. We've actually can take the water directly from here. If I take the water directly from there, we'd have to put a pump in. So if I put a pump in like that, just there, that means I can run there, and then we can run. We can put direct pumped lines in like this. To there and there like that. So that will mean that we will have a direct connection to there. And that direct connection should provide the drinking water as well. So what this, now the only potential problem here, it will be whether we can get workers out from here. But to be honest, if necessary, we can do a little bit creative with footpaths by making a link through here, or using a pedestrian overpass, or if all else fails, we can still expand the town out here. So we got a little bit of unemployment here. We do have a loyalty problem. I think the loyalty problem stemmed from the fact that our university here is, oh, we don't seem to have, oops. Let's get, maybe let's drop you down a bit. Didn't realize I'd limited the number of people in the university here. Hopefully that will start to alleviate the problem. I think another problem I've actually had here is the fact that I've been building these, and if we kind of show, I don't know if you can see the average age, but the average age in here is quite young because these are all full up with over 21s. And this is a problem that you can develop if you just let the over 21s move in. You end up with kind of a group of over 21s who don't actually have a problem with their train waiting too long. Probably up here. Yep. This guy's okay. Control H. While we're here, we'll just check the waste here. Yeah, I think the pollution problem is a good example of making sure that you don't actually overlap your domestic collection services and your industrial collection services. Now out here we are making fairly good progress. We've got our railway lines out to here, so we're going to be possibly start to think about building a farm out here, but I'm going to come back there. Oh no, it's getting daylight. I think we will build a farm out here. Now I do have a problem in here in the sense that this is full up, so we are going to get wastage again. I'm not sure I'm going to push you to 90% and you to 30%. Yeah, I think we're going to incur the losses again. I don't think there's much I can do about it at the moment. The only thing I think I could possibly do, and that this will actually make us some money as well, in the sense that if I can build a distribution office, the trouble is I don't really want to build distribution offices all over the place. You're the food distribution. You're the waste. How's the waste here? The waste one is under control. Actually, while we're here, I just had a thought actually. We've got this here. This is full up as well. I'm kind of thinking, let me just look at something. So the game is very good at distracting. You've still got time to put in. I flip you there. Problem's going to be is how can I get a road in here? I think maybe if I can put you about there, maybe stretch you a bit. What I'm thinking is that this isn't working. You can see. So what I'm considering is that if I put in another round line off of here and run you into there, run you into there like that. What we can do is pull the waste out, and at a pinch, if necessary, what we can do is just export the mixed waste, because I know we can't send it to here, but I think what I'm doing at the moment is I'm actually probably the quickest way to check is exports. Yeah, at the moment we're exporting the mixed waste. I think what we can do is put you back onto here. Unload mixed waste. Yeah, I stopped that because this was filling up here. You can see it's still 203. I don't know what the mixed waste over here is, how much we got in this area here. I think eventually what we're going to need to do is actually put a waste processing plant out here, because we are getting a lot of mixed waste coming down from this area, and we're probably going to add to it more when this lot comes online. Now if you watch the previous video, is that I was the metro, and just to show you, we are getting more people into here. We are getting this going here. We're not really, we're kind of moving this area here. Eventually we will put drinking water up here, but let me just see what the how we're doing here. Yeah, I think the metro is working pretty well. I think we've kind of solved the unemployment problem here. Let me just see. Yeah, we basically got the unemployment. In fact, we probably could do with a little bit more expansion here, but I'm not that enthusiastic until I fix that pollution problem, because at the moment we've only got very small numbers of over 21s, so we don't exactly have an accommodate a problem with growth. And I mean, I could boost the growth. The other thing I've also done here is I put in a couple of extra fields, but they were put in a little bit too late for this season, so I'm trying to kind of improve this area here. But I think we're going to push you to 40%. Okay. Now to give you another update. Wow, so much going on at the moment. we've got here how's the road crew? I think at the moment I'm just going to let you, we'll just assign you a small road. The priority on this area, oh no, you've got a road out here anyway, so the priority on this town here has dropped down considerably. From that point of view, you can see here we've got this is mixed waste. This one should be hazardous waste. Let me just check the okay, we're down to 4 jobs. 3 jobs, sorry. You need to connect into there, and I think I'm going to also put you on that as well. We will need to electrify out here as well. I do really need to get all this done in here. Now, one thing I have got is a pile of casks in here. So what I am going to do, and this is going to be a little bit tricky because I don't really have a depot. When I get to, I can get to this depot, can't I? Actually, I just had a thought. I don't know if this will actually work. I've never done this before. Where are we? We'll do it with 1 to start with. I'm gonna send you. Okay, these guys will move on their own. Good. What I'm going to do is at the moment their presence in this area here is actually crippling. So once we've got a connection to the tram network, we can do it. They can come and hide in here, because what I want to do is come back to here, and we're gonna, I think we've now got access to electric trains. Yeah, we've got electric locomotive. We've got 1 at the moment. Now, what I want to buy here is we need a cargo wagon. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit sketchy, because I'm not sure this. I think this one will work. But I think that's the only open hole one that I've got that can carry casks. This one could, but it's got a maximum speed of 80 kilometers an hour. I don't really want that. I think I'm just going to buy 1. I can always add to it over time. This is a little bit belt and braces. Yeah, pick up there, up here. Just use our little shunting engine to get the train. Just pick him up. say this is becoming a very, very busy area. And hopefully you will pick up that platform. Actually, while we're doing this, I just want to look at something else. Actually, it's not that. It's wear and tear. Oh, the wear and tear on the trains isn't too bad at the moment. You can see here, there's no wear and tear on wagons. But one thing that I do need to think about is how we can actually replace wagons, because I will want to replace them over time. Have you got back out here yet? No. Oh, where are you? Oh, here he is. What we're going to do is put you onto there. Right, what you're going to do is, this should work in theory. You're going to pick up there. I filter this by anything. Containers. Okay, what type of flasks have we got here? These are type B type flasks. Okay. So these are type B. I want to make sure. What's these here? Wait until unloaded. Let's get rid of you. And then I'm going to run you to the border. And of course we're going to check that the train is actually going to work. Oops. Because this is a brand new thing, and of course it'd be running without signals, which is going to be a little bit of an issue if things aren't going wrong. So there's a good chance he's going to get blocked by the construction trains. We've got a new vehicle. We certainly want to check that out. This is our first electric train. Now, the problem we're going to have with this is going to be maintenance, so I can't leave it on here too long. But I think if he can export the casks out, one, that means I don't have to use a truck to take it to the small custom shed. And more importantly, we can get things going. He's only got a maximum speed of 80 kilometers an hour. I'm really looking forward to getting to the 1960s and allowing us to be able to, how can you put it, allowing us to be able to get some faster vehicles, especially the waste trucks. Waste management is a real pain at the moment. Well, he can carry 5 at a time, and that is worth 1.8 million. I just want to make sure if he can get through the interchange here, we'll be okay. Yep. Yeah, he's through there, so we should be able to leave him alone doing his thing now. Right, let me just go back before we do anything different. Okay, you want high priority. High priority. I think I will put a distribution office here, but I want a fairly big. Actually, we're going to go for about time I started working on. Wow, that's big. Going to put just distribution office of 12 in here, because what we might be able to do is support this process over here. I think we're getting control of this area. Let me just see if that's reducing pollution. Yeah, you can see it's. I think it's definitely the overload with the things, although we are getting a little bit of pollution from the back here. So yeah, it's definitely these waste containers that are causing the problem, or are making a big contribution to the problem. So if I can move this one off and empty it, I think what happens is when they fill up, they become a problem. So I think, well, I'm just going to put you on high priority. Have you guys got any spare capacity? Yes, you have. You there. Let's get back to the sheep farms. Right, these have been built. Get you there and there. So these are ultra priority. Let's make sure, get the right crew on that. And of course, these are also going to need a distribution office. Let me just see what the walking range now is. We've got range to there. We've got footpath from there. We've got a footpath across there. I put an asphalt footpath from there to there to see how far they will travel there. There's no back entrance from here. There is a, I put a back entrance from there to there. Will that improve the range? No. Okay. This is a waste of time. So we'll remove you. I think what I will do is if I put you there, to there, to there, how's that? Yeah, what we could do is slip in another small residential block in here. So we put a small residential block in here. So we just tuck you on the corner here, like that. What I will do is take that off so that I can bring in a mixture of adults to backflow into here. Why have I got a construction office here? Oh, I think you were to do the leveling. I don't need you anymore. You can go. What I do need here is a distribution office, because we're going to need to bring the crops from here to there. So I think we'll tuck the distribution office in here. Get rid of that. Just tuck you in. Can't put you on that side. I can put you just there. I should put you there. Where get these guys working on that. You can work on that. Okay, so we've actually got a workforce in here already. I'm not exactly sure how they got here, but because they can't walk out that way, but we need the water built before we do that. So they weren't hanging around. Let's just get underground. We need up there with the pump. And we'll just get you in there. There and there. Build this footbridge over. We can take another footpath off there. Should we? Is it? Take one off of here. Well, we could put another down ramp there, but okay. Let's check these on the way through. I will eventually empty these. Let's get back over to here. I think this is the drop-off side. So once I've got this, see, this one is a little bit. There's mixed waste cannot be stored yet. I know. That means we're going to get waste building up across our. Well, we're not building up quite yet, but it's getting a little bit risky. So, oh, there's one other thing I want to do. This is this here. Why is this? Why have I switched that off? Send a scrapyard. Oh, this is the. Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave that there. This is actually the. Yeah, well, that worried me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the wear and tear by 2%, and I'm going to reduce this by 1 year. Because what I want to do is kind of reduce the years down to, let me see, what year? I'd like to get this down to about 15 years, but I'd like to get the wear and tear down to about 68%. But one tip what I would say here is if you start reducing this, do it very carefully. If you drop it by a dramatic amount, you will have a major headache. And I mean major big time. And what you end up with is a massive queue of all vehicles going into here. Plus your money will disappear at a phenomenal rate. Okay. Let me just see. So what I'm going to do now is I need to plan here, and I'm going to pause the game because I want it to stay on daylight. What I want to do now is plan another big farm out here, and I hope the bigger the better, to be honest. I think we'll start as close to the border as possible. Go there. Got one. Gonna drop you down. 2, 3, 4. I think we're come there. Does this line up? No, it doesn't line up anyway, so then we'll get 1. Drop you down a little bit. 2, 3. Oh, there might be a problem there. And we're gonna. This one we are definitely gonna go for an asphalt road from the get-go. Actually, no, probably not asphalt road here. Go mud road there because it's just going to be a very short distance. Oh, look at that. We've got it, managed to get it through. Just trim you back a little bit. Smidge. I think we need to bring a road down here like that. Curve you out here like that. You can come in there. Right, we're going to need maneuvering space here for the railway. So I need to come across. Actually, if I put this road here, you up to there, you there, and we're going to run you along the coastline like that. Okay, so we've now got a road here. Now the question is, could I get another big build here? We're going to need to put a road. Oops, this is going to be a little bit more tricky because we've got no leveling here. So we're going to go there. If I can get, just accept that. We may have to sacrifice some. Yeah, we may have to. I put one there. It's not going to go there. Okay, so it's not going to work. Of course, we're going to suffer from fertility here, but that's not going to be that much of a problem. I think we can. This is going to clip a little bit, but there's not much I can do about that. Get one. Game. Oops, I don't think that one's gonna. It's gonna be a little bit too close. Because we've got to get through that gap there. I think what we will do is run this road through to connect to there. Pick up right from there through there. Squeeze you through there to there, like that. What does that give us? It gives us, game run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. That gives us 12 fields there. We got a patch here where we're probably going to put the farm. No, we could probably put the farm there. So let me just cheat a bit. It's going to drop a save because doing this might actually cause a problem. What would I? No, it's not very good layout. This is, no, we're just gonna have to do it. Right, of course, it's gonna have to be a large farm. I think if we put the large farm in this, we need to have enough track to come in here to go there. I don't think we're going to get there, so I think if we put the large farm, say, I think what we probably need here is a gigantic farm, isn't it? I think if we put, that's not gonna. Okay, we're gonna need the game to go green. This is not gonna be ideal. Okay, what we're going to have to do is we can't go any further because I don't have I'd like to have the farm somewhere up here. In fact, let me just plan a few more fields. We're going to take the road along the top here like that, and I can get another 3 big fields across the top here. Now we're getting some clipping here, so well, that's worked quite well. We can get some 2 big fields there. Got massive clipping here now, so but that now it's come out in 4.81. Got a new vehicle. We've got an aircraft. I think that will work because if we put in another road through there like that, we can tuck the farm in this corner here. Let me just see how level the ground is. When this is pretty level, I can't understand why I can't get a farm on here. Although it's got some very small contours in here. Just gonna have one more go. I think if we could put the farm. Right, we got snow. This is great. Haha. I think what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to build this out, get a road crew here, because we need to make sure that, in fact, I'm kind of a bit inclined to have the farm in this corner actually. See if I can get the farm in the corner here. No. Actually, we've got the farm just there. Yeah. Have the farm right up in this corner. You can then make that connection, which is good. And then what we would need behind, now I'm being very, very optimistic, is you're probably thinking 8,000. And it would have to be this way round. And we're definitely going to need a construction office out here. Oh well, never mind. That's the way it goes. Yeah. You can see that we are getting some crops into here, but we are losing crops, but we are making money. Let me just have a look at our exports now. Yeah, we've made 2.1 odd million. Let's have a look at our imports. Yeah. I mean, some of this steel, electro components and meat is coming from our construction office at the top there. Looks like we're still going to get some losses here. Yeah. But that will change as we get more and more harvests and stuff on board, because at the moment we are not really exporting anything. Right, what I want to do now is I'm just going to let the game run on, because I want to see whether the pollution actually improves. Where's the pollution monitor? I can't see it now. I want to see if the pollution actually improves a little bit as these farms run off here. Okay, we've now got this done. What I want to do is pick up this guy and we're gonna drop the mixed waste there. I think it's predominantly the mixed waste from here, isn't it? Hazardous waste. I think it'd be easier just to put the hazardous waste directly into there, I think. Biological waste, metal scrap, construction waste. I think the metal scrap and the construction waste isn't that can stay there for the moment, because I don't think we actually get much metal scrap from here. What I do need to do is get this distribution. I'm going to bump the priority on that, and we are going to get you working on that. Let's have a look up here. Yep. Let's just check the pollution in this area now. Where's the pollution monitor? Yeah, you can see straight away now that it's the transfer offices. If they fill up, they cause pollution. So we can see here now that this now, and it goes to show that the sewage plant here doesn't produce that much pollution. So it's the transfer offices that are causing the problem. So I think if we get rid of this thing and get it emptied, if we can send this here, see if there's anything else. Or related vehicles. Where are you coming from? Okay, so this office is also sending stuff down. You're going to have a little bit further to go now, but tough luck. I can't afford you. Okay, so you're going to have the hazardous waste. So you're going to have to come to here. I think you're just jumping off the... Right, let me just check back here and see if there's anything. Where are you coming from? Okay, you're coming from there. Okay. Got a couple more. Yeah, you're coming from there. Okay. Yeah, I think they need a little bit of time to adjust. Right. We're now on the 7th of September. How are we doing waste-wise over here? Yeah, we got this under control. We got our first lot of mixed waste into here. That's no problem. We can deal with that. I think what I will do is we will, once I've cleared this area, what I will do is put a technical office in and use it to replace these. That was the biggest possible technical office that we can get in. Technical services. It's got 8. I need something that's got 1 here for wood. I wouldn't mind something that's a bit bigger. I mean, that would be nice. 15. Get that in there, but we could build this thing here. Yeah, if we built this in here, The only trouble is it's going to run into those. We'd have to build. I'm not sure if I could get it in this area. We'd probably have to put it in sideways like that, which means we would need to get rid of both of these areas here. Anyway, I've run out of time, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Hopefully in the next part we will be able to do something a little bit more constructive. But I think sorting out this pollution issue is pretty fundamental to what we're actually trying to do. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.